The summer's heating up, and the Oilers rumor mill isn't slowing down. While a historic extension is expected to be finalized right after Canada's Olympic camp, the front office might shake things up with a controversial trade that could really change the roster. And on top of that, a recent legend has decided to hang up his skates, closing a chapter that every fan will feel in their heart. If you love the Oilers, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 subs, showing the full strength of Edmonton's fan base. Don't miss out, because these stories could change everything. You've probably noticed how long summers feel for Oilers fans when it comes to Connor McDavid. While the city breathes hockey, hints and whispers about the captain's future are everywhere, but nothing's concrete yet. And every day that passes just amps up the anticipation. This past weekend, Elliotte Friedman from Sportsnet dropped some updates on the 32 Thoughts podcast that had fans on the edge of their seats. Talked about how the Oilers and McDavid are plotting the next steps for the Canadian superstar's contract. His words gave just a taste of what's coming. Friedman mentioned that the real decisions are expected after Canada's Olympic orientation camp. The plan is that once McDavid's back in Edmonton, talks will move forward in earnest. Everything points to a mutual desire to close this important chapter for the team. The camp itself will run in Calgary from August 26th to 28th, featuring not just McDavid, but teammates Zach Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Evan Bouchard. It sets the stage for decisive talks that could reshape the team's recent history. And now, the moment everyone's been waiting for, McDavid is reportedly about to sign an extension that would make him the highest-paid player in the NHL. Months of speculation. It looks like the captain's future is finally taking shape. Rumors point to eye-popping figures, between $16 and $17.5 million a year, though some sources suggest the final number could be lower than expected. The deal is expected to be short-term, around 3 to 4 years, keeping McDavid at the league's peak for years to come. For context, his teammate Leon Draisaitl signed a record extension in September 2024, and McDavid seems poised to follow a similar path. Fans can expect talks to accelerate right after the Olympic camp wraps up, since the playoffs ended. Oilers brass have already met with McDavid in Ontario, starting in-person talks that gave very positive signals. GM Stan Bowman said at the end of July that he was very encouraged by the initial meetings. Keep in mind, McDavid is entering the final year of his current $12.5 million contract. This extension isn't just big for him, it's crucial for the Oilers' competitive future. All eyes are on this historic decision. So fans, do you think McDavid will sign this record deal? Or is there a last-minute twist coming? Share your thoughts on social media, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay on top of everything Oilers and NHL-related. You won't believe what the front office is cooking up next. If this historic extension goes through, it'll reshape the team's future. And that's not all. There are whispers of a controversial trade that could shake the roster. Stick around, because the next update is going to blow any Oilers fan away. Ever get that feeling something big is coming, but you just can't put your finger on it? That's how things have been in Edmonton the past few months. The Oilers' roster is changing, and NHL rumors are buzzing. Today, we're talking trades, surprises, and predictions that could impact the next season. The past playoffs were a real test for the Oilers, even after losing back-to-back to the Florida Panthers. In the Stanley Cup final, some players shone in key moments. One name that stood out, Evander Kane. In case you missed it, he racked up 12 points in just 21 playoff games. But it wasn't all good news. Kane was traded to the Vancouver Canucks a few weeks after that heartbreaking loss. The move surprised fans and frustrated parts of the coaching staff. Kane had been an important playoff piece, and his aggressive style kept opponents on their toes. Here's the kicker. David Staples, an Oilers analyst, thinks Kane's stay in Vancouver might be short-lived. He predicts the Oilers will do everything to bring him back at the 2026 trade deadline. That's right, a potential prodigal son return at just the right moment in the season. Why does it matter? Kane's an experienced forward with 617 points in 930 NHL games. His scoring and playmaking could be exactly what the Oilers need to finally get past the Panthers. And the team has felt his absence before, but his impact is still remembered. Around the organization, Kane isn't the only one expected to move the needle next season. Darnell Nurse, for instance, is being pegged as a major storyline in the 2026 playoffs. After years of hard work, he might finally shine and lead the Oilers to a strong campaign. Noah Philp could also surprise, following in Podkolzin's footsteps. From last year, Kane's trade to Vancouver wasn't just a management decision. Reports say assistant coach Paul Coffey, a Hall of Fame defenseman, wasn't thrilled with the move. That shows how his departure shook the team behind the scenes, adding excitement about a possible return. Even with the regular season behind him, Kane left his mark in the playoffs. 6 goals and 6 assists in 21 games proved he delivers when it counts. It's no wonder Oilers fans are still dreaming about his comeback. So here's the question for you. If Evander Kane returns to Edmonton in 2026, do you think he's the missing piece to finally win the Stanley Cup? We want to hear from you. This summer is packed with surprises, and we're here to break them all down. From secret negotiations to game-changing decisions, if you think you've seen it all, the next update might completely flip your expectations of the Oilers. Have you ever thought about how much a single player can shape a team just with their style of play? In recent years, Edmonton has had defensemen who completely changed the power play and brought excitement to every game. When it comes to offensive skill, few are as memorable as the precise puck movement and pinpoint passing that turn plays into highlights. On the ice, career decisions can define a player's path. Trades, highs and lows, intense seasons, and public scrutiny are all part of the journey. But it's not always about stats. It's about impact, presence, and the memories left with fans. Tyson Barrie was always known for his special puck skills. An offensive defenseman through and through, his quarterbacking on the power play thrilled fans and made Edmonton one of the league's most dangerous teams in attack. But every great journey eventually comes to an end. Just this past weekend, during the Colorado Avalanche alumni game, Barrie confirmed something that hit every NHL fan. In a chat with Nathan Rudolph from DNVR, he officially announced his retirement after over 800 games in the league. That's right. It's time to close a brilliant career. Barrie leaves the NHL with 822 games, 110 goals, and 398 assists, totaling 508 points. He ranks as the 10th highest scoring defenseman since his 2011 debut, leaving a mark few can match. Drafted in the 3rd round in 2009 by Colorado, Barrie spent his first 8 seasons there before stints with Toronto and, of course, Edmonton. Every chapter brought lessons, challenges, and memorable moments. Toronto was short but memorable. Known as the player the Leafs acquired by trading Nazem Kadri, he faced high expectations and immense challenges. Playing 70 games in the pandemic 2019-20 season, showing flashes of his offensive skill, but it was in Edmonton where he truly shone, pairing with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on one of the league's most dangerous power plays. Barrie led all NHL defensemen in scoring during the 2020-21 season, with 48 points in 56 games, proving his offensive prowess even with critiques of his defensive game. In recent years, trades and moves altered the course of his career. After being traded to Nashville in 2023 and later passing through Calgary, Barrie had fewer chances to shine, but his legacy lives on in the memories of fans who cheered every pass, every goal, every assist. Now we want to hear from you. What Tyson Barrie play sticks with you the most as an Oilers fan? Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it across social media. Let's celebrate a career that made NHL history.